is obviously one of the core nutritional elements that strongly supports post-run recovery enrichment, but there are other foods that help set up the parameters for more optimal running recovery and muscle nourishment. Some levels of inflammation within the body are a natural occurrence, but when inflammation turns chronic, it can certainly lay the groundwork for ongoing pain, bothersomeness, and it may easily set the stage for an injury to emerge. And when your legs are constantly sore and stiff, obviously this is going to blunt your performance advancements because you'll be less likely to train harder on a consistent basis. In that regard, there is, of course, a number of different approaches to do more to expand or improve your post-run recovery efforts. Ample research, however, suggests that the following foods that I'm going to list may help promote a more successful way to get rid of soreness and may help facilitate a better recovery after a long run. The following foods that I'm going to discuss really create a very nurturing environment for the muscles because the following foods and fluids are abundantly rich in anti-inflammatory agents that make it hard for inflammation to fester into pain and stiffness. So the first food that can help whisk away inflammatory muscular flare-ups are chickpeas, beans, red skin peanuts, and oats. These foods are a really strong supply line of anti-inflammatory compounds in that according to research out of East Carolina University, eating 3 cups of these foods on a weekly basis is enough to dramatically reduce widespread bodily inflammation. Other tremendous health bonuses of chickpeas, oats, red skin peanuts, and beans is that they were found to reduce your risk of heart disease by 25%. The reason chickpeas, beans, red skin peanuts, and oats are incredibly potent at minimizing pain-triggering inflammation is that they are abundant in plant compounds known as saponins, which helps the liver effectively disarm painful inflammation and excrete the inflammation before it can accumulate and damage the lining of artery walls, organs, and muscles, etc. Another optimal way to effectively help dampen chronic inflammation is by eating more orange vegetables, specifically carrots and sweet potatoes. And the reason being is that sweet potatoes and carrots have the nutritional potency to help nourish the muscles, but also nourish the arteries, improving the health and responsiveness of your arteries, playing to the advantage of enhanced circulation for running. According to Harvard University researchers, eating 3 cups of sweet potatoes or carrots or other orange vegetables on a weekly basis may reduce your risk of heart disease by 42% by defending against heart-damaging inflammation that underlies heart disease. And the researchers also confirmed that the anti-inflammatory capacity of carrots and sweet potatoes are just as effective as aspirin, and obviously without the attachment of possible dangerous side effects as over-the-counter pain meds may potentially have. And the reason orange vegetables promote healthier muscles, including a healthier heart, is that they are rich in carotenoids, which are nutrients that prompts your white blood cells to produce appropriate amounts of inflammation that actually helps destroy viruses and other germs, but not enough inflammation that is damaging and health harming to the tissues. Ultimately, carrots and sweet potatoes have a broad spectrum of essential nutritional benefits, ranging from improved immune function and helping suppress painful inflammatory events. Now, drilling down deeper into the muscle nourishing properties of carrots, according to UCLA researchers, carrots are rich in beta carotene, which is a nutrient responsible for carrots' bright orange color. But beta carotene can help you cover your bases in terms of enriching your recovery nutrition for running and also strengthens your immune system. The researchers revealed that the beta carotene in carrots may actually increase your body's production of inflammation-taming white blood cells to help drive down suspicious cells, and also fortifies and strengthens your immune system to react faster, more aggressively to foreign invaders, thereby helping you fend off colds more strongly during the cold and flu season. Garlic and onions can help guard against chronic inflammation and may help enhance your health and help move things forward with regards to more optimal running recovery. Credit goes to the long-lasting inflammation reducing capacity of garlic and onions. And this was confirmed by a study. According to Canadian researchers, eating a quarter cup of onions or 1 garlic clove daily may prevent pain triggering inflammation levels from elevating. And this is because garlic and onions are heavy in unique healthy compounds that bring global inflammatory relief, particularly dropping problematic inflammation in the digestive tract, which is going to in turn help free up more energy via improving gastrointestinal health. And it's also worth noting that according to European researchers, a daily dose of garlic or onions may reduce your risk of stomach and colon cancer by 44%. So eating more garlic and onions on a regular basis are other delicious ways to help enrich, not just after running recovery efforts, but your overall running nutrition. There's even stronger evidence that makes the case that onions can really help protect and nourish your muscles and encourage healing of damaged ones. According to British researchers, eating 1/3 cup of onions per day could reduce your risk of a future muscle injury by 33%. Furthermore, eating more onions may help you heal faster by 25% if you are already sore and achy. The researchers revealed that onions are abundant in sulfur and quercetin, which are cartilage strengthening nutrients that play a prominent role in helping reduce muscle tissue swelling and achy inflammation, and also accelerates the healing of strained, damaged muscles. Shiitake mushrooms are incredibly nutrient rich and are well known to halt pain triggering inflammation. It's been reported that enjoying 3 cups of shiitake mushrooms on a weekly basis may provide sufficient joint pain and inflammation relief by 33%. The mechanism of action in which shiitake mushrooms works through is that they are full of somewhat of a rare molecule by the name of lantanin, in which lantanin provides restorative joint tissue nourishment. So shiitake mushrooms not only reduce inflammation but repair compromised joints, helping them regain strength. Broccoli is another real driver when it comes to optimal muscle nourishment, and emerging reports are finding direct evidence that eating more broccoli is a very sensible and sustainable way to help protect your muscles and joints from stress. For instance, according to research out of the journal Arthritis and Rheumatism, eating more broccoli on a regular basis soothes and strengthens sore, stiff joints because broccoli is deeply rich in vitamin B1 and vitamin C, which collectively are incredibly targeted in preventing pain triggering inflammation symptoms from worsening. Furthermore, broccoli contains an ocean of other nutrients that help scrub the cartilage and bones free of damaging inflammation, thereby potentially reducing the risk of osteoarthritis. Another study that dovetails nicely with past research regarding the wide-ranging anti-inflammatory capacity of broccoli is that according to Washington University researchers, broccoli is abundant in a unique healthy compound called MNM, which stands for nicotinamide mononucleotides. And according to the researchers, this compound MNM actively forces aging cells to behave as if they were younger, thereby helping potentially stave off age-related conditions pertaining to the muscles, joints, and bones. Dandelion root. You can get dandelion root tea or dandelion root in a supplement form, More and more findings are reinforcing the idea that when it comes to chronic inflammation and never-ending bouts of muscle pain and achy stiff joints, you can make substantial pain relief gains with dandelion root. Preliminary research has indicated that dandelion root has a built-in kill switch that effectively seeks and destroys certain types of toxic cells, and according to Canadian tests, the compounds in dandelion root effectively attacks and dismantles very aggressive inflammatory processes and causes abnormal cells to self-destruct while leaving nearby healthy cells unharmed and uninterrupted in their normal cellular function. Health experts also reaffirm that dandelion tea has virtually no negative side effects, and so you can safely enjoy 3 cups of dandelion root tea on a daily basis. Beet juice, which is pretty much considered the mother's milk for delivering high quality sustainable energy for long distance running, beet juice can also heal sore, overworked, overstressed muscles because beets are overflowing with a rare natural antioxidant that gives beets their unique color. And this anti-inflammatory compound is called betalains, which has a variety of functions in halting free radical damage that underlies inflammation. And there's a few mechanisms of action that betalains work through to help suppress health-harming inflammation. Number one, betalains in beets have a bold detoxifying effect that effectively traps toxins. It has been reported that betalains bind to fat chemicals and toxins, shuttling them out of the body before they can be absorbed and kickstart painful inflammatory processes. And secondly, betalains help reduce inflammation by preventing the depletion of essential minerals. This is how beets can effectively help shrink painful inflammation, putting you on a better path to recovery. Note that to optimize the detoxifying anti-inflammatory capacity of beets, you may want to eat them raw. Royal jelly is ultimately prevailed as a superfood that is an incredibly nutrient-rich substance that is made when bees secrete to turn an ordinary egg into a queen bee for the hive. Royal jelly has been used in long-standing for thousands of years in traditional Chinese medicine because it is immensely nutrient dense and highly saturated with potent antioxidants. This is why royal jelly can really be a game changer in enhancing your post-run nutrition efforts. According to Robin Forton, an integrative dietitian and spokesperson for the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, accounts that royal jelly may greatly aid in repairing and even reversing cellular damage and may help safeguard and shield your cells against further damage, thereby having a stopping effect on the flow of painful inflammation. You can get royal jelly in liquid form or in supplement form. Like it or not, eating more fruits and vegetables are another great leveler to help lift pain triggering inflammation. According to Canadian researchers, fruits and vegetables are an essential tool for disrupting pain and swelling because most fruits and vegetables contain natural tissue healing compounds known as polyphenols, which can be damaged by heat. So in this instance, it's important to eat fruits and veggies uncooked to maximize their polyphenol content and therefore maximize their anti-inflammatory capacity. The researchers also noted that to achieve quicker pain relief and reduce the risk of a muscle-related injury by 33% is to eat 2 cups of uncooked carrots, celery, salad greens, apples, or avocados on a daily basis. So I thought I would do a continuation video on additional natural, healthy, anti-inflammatory sources that may help accelerate your running recovery time and may encourage you to skip the aspirin and select the foods and fluids that I just mentioned. Because when it comes to nutrition, there's always room for more tips, especially evidence-based tips. So I hope you enjoyed this video. To stay updated on research-based nutritional tips for running, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you will also become more informed and updated on the health benefits of barefoot running, as well as minimalist running, as well as the hotly debated topic forefoot running versus heel strike running, and how these two running styles influence running performance and injury. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Have fun out there on the roads. Bye for now.